She won't make it much longer than that, though.
Perhaps not.
Think. Do I? Maybe.
Granted, some humans are more resilient than others. She might be a bit more faring that way, but at the end of the day, it does sound like she'll be dead.
Any ideas? Besides me doing whatever.
Any ideas about how to stop your death?
Everything. It's how to stop everything. Time itself, if you have it. We could do that, actually.
Time is not exactly something I play with and never will touch.
Or we can go back, you know.
Time travel is even worse of an affair.
Yeah, it's a joke. Any ideas at all?
Don't get too complicated with any of it. Let's just keep it simple.
Yeah.
The best way to manage this is obviously with them being dead and gone in some way, shape, or form, or disabled to the point where they can't do anything.
Well, the best way for us to do that is to possibly delete the dimension. Thoughts?
No.
Why?
I don't want to.
I want you to. It's my home.
I do not care.
There's nothing left there.
And I might repeat myself when I say I don't want to.
Ruin. Then don't. Just give me the opportunity to do this one thing.
I can't. To delete the whole entire dimension like that, well, you need a lot of time. Time you currently don't have, regardless. And even if I wanted to, well...
Give it to Eclipse then. A one-time use. If I fail, he can do something about it.
I will not do such a thing. Those blueprints will die in my head.
You put that thing somewhere. We asked you about it before. Why can't we do it again?
Yes.
It's somewhere out there. One use. My home.
I'm afraid I'm still declining. As much as I hate to say it, I stand by my point when I say the Creator Council was far greater of a threat. Because they are, or they were. Your thing is only a threat to you and the people you like.
I beg differ.
As if it's going to start destroying dimensions.
As if it's going to stop at me. It's just an excuse. I'm a cleverly crafted excuse to get back at the world for the way I treated him.
Excuse or not, it's only one. I suppose I'll have to see.
It's this dimension. And then what? And then it goes back to our sun and moon are? And their dimension? And then where else after that, huh?
Now. It just wants to be angry. I still stand by the statement. You cannot force me to do that either.
So I'm dead then. No other way around it.
Well, if I destroyed your dimension, you'd be dead regardless. I'm sorry, what? Monty!
How about you rack your databanks for a second there, sweetheart, and tell me.
Huh?
Excuse me?
Get rid of negative star power. Is there any single bit of information in that little head of yours that has any tidbits on that?
Don't ever call me that again. Ever.
Please just look before I have to make a really rash decision.
Rash.
Is it not?
It's
Everyone seems to think it is.
redundant and little, but yes.
I am gone either way.
How advanced is it?
She was there for 3 weeks. The time Eclipse got taken as the mimic until now. Yesterday, day before that. Small child, no more than 9 years old.
She's dead.
Yeah, kind of figured.
Unless it was an animatronic, probably the best thing you could do is just make a new body, but can't really do that with humans.
Not this Charlie, not this time.
Mm-hmm.
So, either of you have a better idea besides me literally wiping the mirror out of existence? The only way I know how. And don't just say dispersal of energies. It'll take way too damn long.
Oh. I believe that still.
Want to transfer? Already discussed that it would kill me.
Oh no, thinking of something else now.
There's 8 million plus souls inside of me. If I transfer every single one to her, she becomes me.
I have no idea what any of that even means.
You don't have to. You wouldn't know what it means. Problem is, I would die. And it wouldn't really fix our problem, would it? Unless I reabsorbed him.
Oh, yes, that would make things wonderful. If I might tell you how that might play out for you.
Badly.
Very.
Probably. Yes. Last time I had Sammy with me, I killed an entire dimension. He's much stronger now. Who knows? I might go for 2 or 3 this time. Not in our best interest, is it? So any ideas? I'm racking my brain here. Everyone's telling me not to do it, but I don't know any other way to do this at this point.
There's a simple trap measure.
It's a simple what? Trap measure? What?
Well, if you think about it very slowly, trap your other.
Where? How? He's me.
Many dimensions have different flows of time. Some slower, some a lot longer. Some places a day and others pass years.
Are you arguing that we find a place like that goddamn black hole dimension, but somewhere with way more time dilation, and stick him there for a few days?
That's not going to be great for us, man. One of us has to be there for a while to find out.
And then, in the meantime, he can grow stronger in that dimension, right? Over time, slowly. No matter how long it takes for it to die, he'll be there for days. We'll be here for years.
His strength is connected to yours.
I was stuck in that place. We had to get out of there. I told you why. Rapidly.
I'm well aware. Listen, I've offered many suggestions.
None of them actively work, Ruin.
And none of them will. There might only be one thing left.
You're not seriously suggesting that she just...
I am.
Charlotte already said so. He told me himself. Yes.
I don't personally like the idea. I don't like it at all. But sometimes you must swallow a very hard pill. Though this does bring me up to a very important question. Am I going to die?
What?
Wouldn't you be so lucky?
Oh, wouldn't that be a lovely thing? However, I'm uncertain by it.
See, I'd sworn on myself that I wouldn't die. To make up for all I've done. Maybe me taking care of this thing is my way of making up for it. One dimension for how many more?
Not certain that answers the question, to be very honest with you.
But for you, no. If I die, your death is not guaranteed. But your death isn't guaranteed until I die. There's a difference. You'll be fine. That being said,
You connected them to yourself.
a while ago.
Finally putting some of that to use, aren't you? Regardless, I'm afraid I can't help you.
What?
Yeah,
When did you get a hair dye appointment at?
just now. I'm not gonna die.
Tell me something very quickly.
Yeah,
The other one can't see or remember anything here, correct?
no.
Are you planning what I think you're planning?
Charlie's gonna live.
No, she ain't.
Yes, she is.
She ain't. Dude,
You don't know everything.
that negative star crap is going to corrupt her body,
Whatever's
slowly
in your
rot from
head
the inside out.
isn't able to connect the dots, Monty. Charlie, the human being, is going to die. I'm not going to let her soul or her anything else wither away with it. You've watched Doctor Who?
No, I mean,
You're British, just say yes.
I'm sorry, I'm British, so say yes, so you've watched Doctor Who then, asshole?
Yes, he probably has. I'm transferring all of my energies to her. Along with the body. Not this one, of course. That'd be a little bit weird. She'll live.
So, when you say all this...
We'll live.
No.
You're still tied to me.
Not exactly in the way that you think.
In this way or the next, you're still tied to me. Can't escape it that easily, buddy. I'm sorry. I can't either. This is a never-ending cycle at this point. She'll go for 80 more years, make her own mistakes, her own choices, her own life, and then maybe at 80, 100, 200, 500, 1,000, I don't know how long, but she'll make her choices.
Sounds like passing off the torch to
And
me.
if she really wants to.
There is not a guarantee that this will work, you are aware, right?
It'll work.
No. Listen, it's not a guarantee. What you're planning to do, some souls just aren't strong enough to do that.
It's the best choice we have.
And if it doesn't work, you'll die regardless.
Yeah. Either I'm dead or I'm her.
How old is she again?
9, 10, something like that. I don't remember anymore.
There's a likely possibility that she may not make it. With what you plan to do anyways.
There's a likely possibility I know a lot more about my powers than you do.
Perhaps you do. But that doesn't mean every soul is as strong as yours.
When the time comes, when the chips are down and we have no other options, she's the last hope. She won't have my powers right away. She'll have to learn them all over again.
What kind of Star Wars crap is this?
Strike me down and I'll become stronger than you ever, whatever the hell his whole line is, whatever.
Become more powerful than you'll ever know.
Yeah, I haven't watched Star Wars. Is that a surprise?
Not entirely. As for other things, I shall be going.
And yes, by the way, her life is tied to yours still. If this works.
I understand how this will work.
I'm so lost right now.
Yeah, you're going to stay that way for a little bit, but
You need to flex that knowledge of yours a bit more, put it to good use. You have it all, yet you don't have the experience of using it.
start doing something with it. Don't just sit here and be complacent. Do me a favor, because the last one didn't do a great job of it early on. You have an opportunity to do this. Do good. Make a difference. Don't go out there and try to target single mothers or make people Somali pirates.
I'm sorry.
Just trust me, just do good. Look up the Somali pirate deals in your knowledge banks.
I already know about Somali pirates.
Then maybe you can avoid that here.
I don't think I would ever involve myself in Somali pirates, dude.
Believe me, lots of Monties don't turn out great. Please, promise me. You'll be there.
Yeah, dude, I got
As
it.
a good influence.
Well, not much more you can do there.
For me. For her. For us.
Why are you telling me to like?
Or I will haunt your
I have not even done a single thing to do anything that you just okay,
I
whatever.
have to go.
Sun and Moon, they might have ideas themselves, regardless if Moon's not exactly as inclined as, say, us.
You want to go visit them right now?
Just a suggestion.
Come on.
Right now, I believe Sun and Moon are still in Lefty's room, though I could
I don't
be
have
wrong.
much time left, so yeah, right now's a good time. Good talking.
I guess. Why don't you take those?
Look away.
God. Was it worth it, destroying that thing?
I just ripped his voice box out. Still alive. Can I help you, puppet? Hi, Moon.
You are not exactly as inclined to some skills such as myself or Montgomery, but I would like to ask of you for your input on things, if that is quite all right.
Okay. All right. Hypothetical situation, Moon. There's a mirror version of yourself that is able to do whatever you're able to do. And you need to take care of this thing, one way or the other. Every situation and every idea you come up with is too long scale. It doesn't happen fast enough. The only option you've found is to possibly, quite frankly, fight it as long as you can until you inevitably have to just bite the bullet, hypothetically or literally in some cases. You're not suggesting that you're going to end your own life because you have to get rid of this thing, right? Yes. It's not hypothetically, like, I already know about what you're going through, kind of. You're asking me if the best decision is to end it all. Are you stupid?
Can't disagree with him. However, right now I was trying to find solutions to that.
Yes. I wouldn't be here if my solution was to end it all. First and foremost, wouldn't it? Okay. Sorry. So let me get this straight. Your best case scenario right now is that you try your best. If all else fails, instead of having to look in the mirror any longer, you remove yourself from the mirror's existence. Why don't you just break the mirror? Were it that easy? Is it not?
With
Breaking the mirror requires me to fight him. That's the fighting part, Moon. What if you vampired it? Vampires can't be seen in mirrors. Their own reflection can't be seen. What would that require? No soul, right? Don't vampires have no souls in the mediums with
vampires
them?
that's not how that works.
I mean, I don't know. There's dimensions that have, like, supernatural stuff, right? Like werewolves?
Not untrue, they do exist.
Yeah. Well, if vampires exist, do they have the same stereotypes that we have for them?
Perhaps.
Maybe. It depends on the dimension, Moon. Well, what if you used that?
Perhaps wasn't entirely the best idea I ever had.
But he's kind of not wrong.
It's not entirely correct either.
Were there a way to do it? I mean, outside the box thinking right now is what we need. Right here. Okay, look. If I had a way to do that, I could try, but what's your magic powered by?
Oh, it's a brilliant question.
Have you ever watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? You're joking. Is that why it's your favorite? What's your favorite character, puppy? Right now, answer it.
Is it Elric?
Von Hohenheim.
Oh.
Because it's like you. And the mirror version of you is the dwarf in the flask. Built from your own hubris. Okay, buddy. Look. Point stands, Moon. That would probably entail me getting rid of all the souls, including my own. The mirror can't exist without a soul to mirror, right?
Essentially.
Back to square one. I'm dead.
I'm not certain if you can really be infected with that, by the way, either.
Do you need a soul? Aren't you just like an animatronic at this point? A serious question, don't laugh.
It's not accurate. They are not an animatronic at all.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
On the outside, they may look like a puppet, but inside, their tunnel circuitry doesn't exist.
A rolling mass of energy. You're white in nature. Eclipse has seen it more than once. Has Foxy seen it? No. So you take your clothes off in front of Eclipse with not Foxy. It's kind of weird, don't you think?
What are you looking at me for?
not the time, is it?
No, he's gone. My Foxy's gone. His memories are wiped. He's dead.
Right. Sorry. Bad joke. So you need a soul to stay alive because that's all you are. Your souls.
I need my soul. Minimum. If I transfer every soul but mine, there's no guarantee that he doesn't stay there. And there's no guarantee that my soul after all these years is able to keep going either. Human souls have time limits. Kind of. It's weird.
Mostly.
I don't think mine could maintain my form by itself anymore.
Moon, you have offered quite a number of ideas, some I didn't even think about. Honestly, some of them could potentially work.
I'm glad. Look, my point is that if you have a way to break that mirror, get yourself out of the reflection, do it. Sorry, I can be more help, but I'm not exactly the Moon you have back home.
That Moon would have been too much like the rest. Myself.
He would have been just like Monty, Ruin, and Eclipse. Much as they all hate one another for some reason, they're all kind of the same. In different ways.
Okay.
Wouldn't say that exactly.
Already wants to ask Golden, but he doesn't know either.
One of them's more or less the exact same. I would love to stay and help, but I do have to attend to a few things myself.
Can you stay with us, actually?
Huh?
Ruin, can you stay with us? For a bit?
I suppose I can,
Son wants to talk.
for a moment, see what things are doing.
But you can go.
Okay. See you around, man.
Yeah. When it happens, we know.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
The floor is all yours, Moon. What may I be of assistance with Sun?
He's still kind of locked away. He doesn't want to really talk.
I'm afraid I can't exactly make him talk either.
Well, I'm kind of getting tired out here, bud.
Why did you ask Puppet to move out then? Or step out?
He doesn't want to talk to her right now after what she just said.
Is that so?
He thinks that, well, I don't really know the reason why, but probably doesn't agree with the whole situation. Personally, I'm kind of shocked that she's powered by souls myself.
She was similar to me. Well, hers was more of a hands-on approach. Mine was more indiscriminatory.
But it wasn't really her. She speaks about it. It's almost like she wasn't in control, but was she?
She probably was, yes.
She in denial about it then.
I think it's regret, not denial, that she doesn't want to be that, or see herself as somebody that could have done that.
Look, I'm gonna go inside now. Which means he has to come back out because it's been a few hours. You just comfort him for a bit.
I'm not exactly the most comforting person.
Better than most. 3, 2, 1, here we go.
This is... shh. Son, you're in a safe space right now. Nothing bad is going on. Nothing at all. Just you, me, and Lefty's room, and wherever Lefty is actually right now. I'm not too certain. But I will say that you are safe. I don't want people to die.
Hey there, superstar.
Lefty.
Yo. What's up, son?
Are we gonna die? It's a possibility.
Oh. Well, What is... Why... I didn't eavesdrop on this conversation, I guess. What's the exact reason?
In order to kill the thing that's causing all of this, she'll have to die. It's, let's just say some magic crap that's essentially made a clone of herself.
Well,
and
yeah, but Charlotte mentioned that, but I did maybe thought that you would all figure out some other way, but she's gonna go through with it?
She might. It all depends on a lot of factors, and the spirit of a young 9-year-old girl. But I don't imagine that's going to be too great.
What girl?
We're about to see, I'm afraid.
Is there no other way?
Perhaps there is. But I'm afraid if I say it out loud too much, it might not be great.
I wanted her gone. I didn't want her dead.
What? Lefty.
Did I cause this?
Do you want me to be very honest with you?
Yes.
Yes, you did. I understand that you were scared and afraid, but you constantly pushing her away into this epiphany and euphoria of fear and entanglement. You've made her relive, become, and do things. And perhaps if it wasn't for all of that, then we would have been able to focus more, or they would have been able to focus more on the more pressing matters, such as...
Charlotte and I thought that if we got her out of here, it wouldn't come here.
Sometimes.
You're wrong. And by you, I mean me. Sometimes you're wrong, not you.
Sometimes you are wrong. Oh, sorry. The truth? If Lefty hadn't done it, I believe Eclipse and Puppet would have had more time to focus on, well, more interesting matters, important matters. But we're not here to talk about that, are we, son? Shall we have, a game?
Where is she? Where is she?
I have no idea. I imagine she might be back in the security room. Of course. Son, would you like to play a game?